My earliest goals when I got to Queens College was to obtain a BA in psychology and ultimately a PhD in clinical psychology. It wasn't until I met a neuroscience research graduate student, Seth Hardy, did I learn that there are many avenues in research in which haven't been unlocked, and that these discoveries that we make can lead to these large ripples over time. I then interviewed with Dr. Robert Rinaldi in his Learning and Behavior Neuroscience Laboratory that studies addiction. While at Dr. Rinaldi's laboratory, I won a Barry M. Goldwater Scholarship. I won a Superior Presentation Award at Sigma Psi. I joined a fellowship program, the Minorities Access to Research Career, MARC. One of the requirements of the MARC program is that we go to a research conference, and we went to the annual Biomedical Research Conference for minority students. This was right after President Barack Obama became the first minority president of the United States. When we got to the conference, we learned that our intellect is a commodity, and it was such a powerful moment, the idea that we could truly do and be anything. And I was around all these amazing students of color. Programs like MARC and ABRACAMS and others are needed in order to make sure that minorities are included in the sciences. When I got back to Queens College, I realized that there were no minority PIs in my department. There were very few minority graduate students, and there were exceedingly few undergraduate students. And this is a school that is known for its multicultural diversity. I realized then that I really needed to do more than just study and focus on doing well for myself. And it was then that I had the great pleasure of becoming part of the Project Excellence through Community Education and Leadership Program, Project Excel. In Project Excel, they strive to foster the educational success of minority students of all types. But one conversation that we've had is that underrepresented minorities, black students in particular, have an appalling rate of admission into college, and the success rates are just abysmal and absolutely horrible. And this became really salient to me when I worked with a mentee who got to college, didn't have the tools to do well, and nearly failed out the first semester. But after talking to him about how I had underachieved and going to classes and programs with him to help him get the skill sets that he needed, he turned his grades around and is set to graduate. Working with my mentee, I realized I wanted to work with other students, and this coincided with my meeting a Teach for America representative. We saw the issue of minorities in academia as a socioeconomic issue. I really believed in the idea that this recruiter was presenting, and I really identified with wanting to be an individual that could make change. When everyone was graduating, I was in Houston, Texas for Teach for America, trying to start making a difference for others.
When I'm with you, baby. Wait, no. When I'm with you, baby, I go out of my head, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. All the things you do to me, and everything you said, I just can't get enough, I just can't get enough. We slip and slide as we fall in love, and I just can't seem to get enough of do. We walk together, we're walking down the street, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. Every time I think of you, I know we have to meet, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. We slip and slide, no, it's getting hotter, it's burning love, and I just can't seem to get enough of do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. And when it rains, you're shining down for me, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. Just like a rainbow, you know you set me free, and I just can't get enough, and I just can't get enough. You're like an angel and you give me your love, and I just can't seem to get enough of